Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to do a little bit of a lesson on Bob Dylan, how to get his sound, and how to. I wanted to show you a couple of the chord shapes that he uses a lot. Recently, I've been watching the No Direction Home documentary. And there's a lot of footage that I haven't seen before of Dylan playing, a lot of his old songs, Blowing in the Wind and With God on Our Side and a few different ones. And there's a few things that I've noticed that he does a lot that I wanted to talk about. So a lot of times he'll be playing songs that have only 3 chords in them. Like a lot of times it'll be like G, C, and D. But he will. There's times when he'll just strum the chords. And then there are times when he will do little lead-ins to the chords. Like with the G chord, it would be the open 2, 3, and the low E. And then also do a hammer on with your first finger on the second fret of the A string there. These 2 3s get a lot of use, like the second and third on the low E and the second and third on the A string. Because the G, you could lead into the G chord, open 2, 3 on the G chord, and then same with the C chord, open 2, 3 C, and then also 2, 2, 3, open D. He leads into the chords with these notes. He'll do hammer-ons, And also with the D, when you're strumming the D chord, you could play the F sharp note. And then, so yes, he does that in a few different songs, like trying to think, Blowing in the Wind, he's going from a G. The only chords in it are G, C, and D. But he Dylan will do little tricks. Like, well, the first time he might strum it, first verse. Next time he might do, go switch to the C chord and go on the A string, 3, 2, back to the G chord. Next time he might do something like this. 3, 2, open, 2, 3. Next time, 3, 2, switch to the D chord. Next time you're gonna just strum the chords. So he'll do that a lot. And what's the other song? Talking World War III Blues, I think. Another thing that he'll do sometimes with the G chord, this is a little shape that he'll throw in with the G. He'll add like on the G chord, you're gonna have that note with your ring finger at the third of the low E, kind of mute the A string, and hit the open D string, add your second finger, pinky underneath on the third, so open 2, 3, and you're going to switch to a C chord, So with God on our side, the chords are in that F to E minor. No, F, I'm sorry, F, E minor, G, C. He does little subtle changes like F, E minor, G, C, F, E minor, G, C, F, E minor, and then you're going to climb back up. Okay. I can't really think of what other songs he used. I know he uses that on a ton of different songs. Another thing that Dylan will do is when he's, let's say he's playing something in the key of D, instead of switching to a full G chord, he'll just switch to, jump over with the first finger to the second of the A string. What song does he do this? I'm trying to think. Mr. Tambourine Man? Instead of playing, because to play the full chord would be kind of just too clunky, I guess. So sometimes he will just switch to hammer on to that note. He does this in Desolation Row. So yeah, that's just those are a couple of things I wanted to go over. I think a big part of getting his sound too is just having a really good acoustic. The better if you can get yourself an old J45, like this is a 1964 J45, and I noticed that a lot of those old videos, he plays all different ones. I know I've seen him play Martins, and but a lot of those videos he's playing an old J45, probably like a Banner Year, J45. So that's why he has such a good acoustic tone. I mean, his acoustic tone on the first 3 or 4 albums is just, it's got to be one of the best acoustic tones, acoustic sounds of all time. But that's a big part of his sound is, to play. Another thing, I'll show you another thing real quick. He'll switch sometimes to a B minor, little B minor shaped like this, with the high E string open. What does he do that song? Like, Black Diamond Bay. Another thing is, he plays the G chords like this. First finger at the, second of the A string. He also does this like G to C hammer-on. So he'll switch to this B minor shape. C, D, C, descend, G. rusty with a couple of these songs, but just wanted to show you how much you can do with just 3 chords. And he did a lot with, playing, like I said, with the transitions. That's why he had such a nice, like, rolling, fluid sound when he's just playing these first position chords. So anyway, I hope this helps you. Take care.